want to. There are no holds barred, no weapons.
The WWE Universe has been buzzing ever since the shocking rumors broke. Whispers of a new, unstoppable alliance forming within the company. For months, speculation has surrounded Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, and what the next chapter of his legendary Bloodline faction might look like. But this week, the entire wrestling world was sent into overdrive when Zilla Fatu, the son of the late Umaga and a rising force in professional wrestling, dropped a bombshell revelation that shook fans to their core. In a recent interview, Zilla confirmed that talks of a new Shield-style faction, involving himself, Roman Reigns, and the Bloodline, are very real, and the plans behind it could change the direction of WWE forever. The Bloodline Legacy, a dynasty of power and dominance. Before we dive into the shocking details of Zilla Fatu's statement, it's important to understand the foundation that has made the Bloodline the most dominant faction in WWE history. What began as a simple family alliance evolved into a wrestling empire built on loyalty, power, and respect. Led by Roman Reigns, the faction became an unstoppable force that conquered every division, from singles competition to tag team dominance. Roman's reign as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion became the centerpiece of the company's modern era. With the Usos, Solo Sikoa, and even the wise counsel of Paul Heyman, the Bloodline became a family-driven machine that blended brute force with cold strategy. Every time someone tried to dismantle them, they came back stronger, more united, and more dangerous than before. However, like all dynasties, cracks began to appear. Betrayals, jealousy, and ego started to tear the family apart from within. When Jimmy Uso turned on Roman, and Solo Sikoa began showing signs of independence, fans began to wonder if the Bloodline era was finally coming to an end. But as history often proves, endings sometimes give rise to something even greater. Zilla Fatu steps into the spotlight. Enter Zilla Fatu, the youngest and most unpredictable member of the legendary Aniwahi family. Since his professional debut, Zilla has carried not only his father Umaga's fearsome intensity, but also a modern, ruthless charisma that has captured the attention of wrestling fans worldwide. Many have called him the next evolution of the Samoan dynasty, and now it appears he's ready to carve his own path, alongside the tribal chief himself. In a recent interview with WrestleWorld Weekly, Zilla made a statement that set social media ablaze. Roman Reigns and I have been talking, not about the old bloodline, but about something new, something darker, more disciplined. You could call it a new version of the Shield, but with bloodline blood running through it. The comment immediately sparked a firestorm of speculation. Could Zilla Fatu actually be hinting at the rebirth of the Shield, the legendary faction that originally launched Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose, now Jon Moxley, into superstardom? The new Shield, power, loyalty, and redemption. According to several insider reports, Zilla's reference wasn't just metaphorical. WWE officials are reportedly developing a long-term storyline that would see Roman Reigns rebuild his empire, not with fractured family ties, but with a new generation of warriors who share his mindset. Unlike the original Shield, which was about rebellion and justice, the new Shield would represent dominance, loyalty, and control. Zilla Fatu, with his family ties and menacing in-ring style, could serve as the perfect enforcer, a blend of Solo Sikoa's raw strength and Moxley's unpredictable chaos. Sources close to the situation suggest that the idea was born after Crown Jewel 2025, where Roman Reigns' control over the bloodline began to slip. With Solo starting to question Roman's authority and Jimmy absent from television, WWE Creative reportedly wanted to evolve Roman's character, shifting him from a paranoid ruler into a reborn leader with a new mission. And according to Zilla, that mission is unity through strength. The bloodline was built on family, Zilla continued in his interview. But what we're talking about now, it's not just about blood. It's about purpose. Roman wants soldiers who will go to war with him, not question him. If that means a new Shield, then that's exactly what it's going to be. Roman Reigns' silence speaks volumes. While Zilla Fatu's statements have set the internet ablaze, Roman Reigns himself has remained silent, as he often does when rumors swirl. Yet his silence has only fueled speculation. Fans have pointed to subtle clues during recent WWE events, Reigns appearing more solitary, fewer Bloodline members accompanying him to the ring, and his cryptic post-show message, "Loyalty is earned, not inherited." This line, delivered directly to the camera after a match on SmackDown, sent the WWE Universe into a frenzy. Many now believe it was a veiled message about the Bloodline's uncertain future, and perhaps the beginning of a new era led by a more ruthless, more focused tribal chief. Behind the scenes, a strategic master plan. Insiders claim that WWE's creative team has been working behind closed doors to plan the next phase of Roman's legacy. With Crown Jewel 2025 marking the symbolic collapse of the original Bloodline structure, the company has reportedly been building toward an earth-shattering storyline that would merge past and present legacies, something that not only reinvigorates Roman's character, but also gives Zilla Fatu the massive platform he deserves. There are also talks that this new Shield faction could serve as a hybrid between the tactical nature of the original Shield and the family-driven mystique of the Bloodline. It would focus on precision, dominance, and psychological warfare rather than pure family loyalty. "We're not doing this for nostalgia," Zilla clarified. "This isn't about bringing back old memories. This is about showing the world that Roman Reigns doesn't need to rely on family. He creates his own army." Fan reactions and WWE Universe. Meltdown. As expected, the WWE community has been completely divided over Zilla Fatu's comments. Longtime fans of The Shield see this as an exciting, full-circle evolution. The next chapter in Roman's legacy that bridges his past with his present. Others, however, worry that replacing iconic figures like Seth Rollins and Jon Moxley will be impossible, and that no new Shield could ever live up to the original trio's legacy.